Hello. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to Tech Library Hub Empowerment Initiative. If you've been following this channel, in our last video, I said we are going to get right into some of those freelancing skills that we've highlighted that we're going to be learning together. If you've not subscribed to this channel, I would advise you to do that now, because I don't think you like to miss any of those wonderful updates that we're going to be dropping on this channel. So in our last video, we dropped that we're going to start with social media management, and like I said before, this is something you can do with your phone and the comfort of your home and everything. So today, this is going to be an introduction. We need to know why we are doing these skills, and this will help us have a better knowledge of how we can deliver this skill for ourselves and to clients that are interested in any of our services. So yes, my name is Mark, and stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, like I said, I think you should quickly just click on the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, so that when we are dropping subsequent videos, you will definitely know how we've gone so far. So yes, social media management, SMM, is a wonderful skill that is very hot, and something you can earn money. You don't need a laptop for it. It's something you can make use of your devices, your home, at the comfort of your home, and all of that. So today, in today's video, I'll be training us on why we need to understand the role of the social media manager, or why do we need to go into social media management. So yes, so what do we understand by social media manager? Is someone that is social media manager is someone that is responsible for strategic planning, creating, executing, and managing different content across a brand or a client's media platform, so that you can achieve specific goals, awareness, engagement, sales, and authority. Just like you're trying to build a client or a brand online presence, and this can trigger their sales, this can help them make sales, this can promote their presence online. So basically, that's just the job, that's just the meaning of a social media, that's just the job role of a social media manager, sorry. So now, what are those things you need to know that makes you become a great specialist in social media management? So the first thing I'm going to say is you need to identify what the client wants. Very important. For instance, if a client is making requests for your service, the first thing you should know, which is very important, because it will help you to deliver the best, is for you to spend time. If it's possible for you to go to the client physically, or if it's something you are chatting with the client, if it's a contract thing or something, you just need to take your time to ask the necessary question. All of this is going to help you to become the best in social media management. So like I said, what are those things that can help you become a great social media manager? So the first one is identifying the client's goal. Like what do they want? What do they want to achieve? What's the mission and vision of the brand or of the organization? Then the second one is you need to understand the target audience. Are they providing a good for the market or for their niche, or are they providing a service? So this is something you need to know, and this is something you need to take your time to ask, so that you can know what you are going into fully. So you need to understand, are they producing goods? Like, are they into clothing? Are they into the clothing line? Are they into what are they producing? If it's a service, what kind of service are they rendering? This will help you understand the target audience. What's the target audience? That is the people that are seeing your content that you're going to be posting. What do they want to see? What are they into? So this is very important, content. So we are going to be teaching content, video editing, and how to generate content that resonate with the target audience, or the niche of that particular brand, organization. So the next one we need to also pay attention to is you need to understand, you need to know how to choose the right social media platform. So it's possible for you to come across a client or a brand that doesn't have an existing social media platform. So you need to understand, number two, that I said, you need to understand their target audience. So when you understand the target audience, definitely you will now know where the target audience is going to be more. Like, for instance, according to statistics, a lot of persons spends more time on Facebook. Facebook has the highest number of users compared to TikTok and the like. So you need to understand that, okay, if this client wants me to do this particular thing, you need to identify the best social media platform for you to promote. That is, if they don't have an existing social media platform, because it's possible for you to come across a brand and they already have some of these things on ground. So it's just left for you now to okay, this is the one I want to work with. And that's why on this channel we are going to be teaching you how you can navigate all to the 4 major social media platforms that you can operate successfully at the comfort of your home without you even struggling. So yes, so my number 3, like I said, is you need to understand the target audience. You need to choose the right social media platform. So number 4 is you need to know when to create posts. Are you going to be creating a monthly post? Are you going to be creating a monthly content or a weekly content, or you just need to know? So we are going to talk about that here on this channel. Then number 5, sorry, you need to know how to research for trends. You just don't go to any channel or of a brand and just post anything. Take note of this: anything you post or any content you drop on a brand social media platform, or on your own social media platform or on a brand social media platform, can either skyrocket the growth, or it can either kill the growth of the brand. So what you post is very, very important. That's why I said take your time to understand what the brand is into. Take note of this. Don't use your own idea, or just don't just come up with things that doesn't resonate with what the company is about, because it is not really good. It's something you are putting out there. It has to be well branded, it has to be well designed and authentic, and should tally with what the brand is into. So take note of this. Then the last but not the least is to know how to plan for your content. Now you have identified the client goal, you have understand the target audience, you have also understand the right platform that you're going to use for the brand. Now you also need to understand when to create posts, how often, is it weekly or monthly? You need to take note of that. And for this reason, we are going to be talking about some of those tools that can help you know when best to post, how to understand the algorithm of each of the social media platforms you are going to be working on. So the next one is you need to know how to plan the content, like I said. So I'm going to teach you. We're going to be using some AI tools, we're going to be using some practical tools and some creative tools that can help us to be able to plan the content we are going to be posting for those clients or for ourselves, as the case may be. So these are the tools, these are the necessary information that you need to become a great social media manager. And the next thing we go into is content creation. So content creation can either be a visual, that is a video, or an image, or like an audio. So anyone, it's divided into 3 different parts: so visual, audio, or a graphic, like a design. So it's now left for you to it's possible for you to combine the 3 of them inside one: the video, the graphic, the content, or you just have to be very, very, very creative about using any of this. So we're going to explain how. We're going to go to practical section, maybe in our next video. I'm going to be sharing my screen to show you how we can go about some of these things. So you need to also know how to design graphics, carousels, infographics, and reels. And everything you're going to be designing is definitely going to be based on what the client wants you to do. So most organizations, they have a target. Let's say next month is Christmas, and December 25th is Christmas, or let's say it's Salah. There's this, you need to know ahead of time what the brand wants to do for any special occasions or special events, so that you can know how you can plan your contents ahead. So it's very, very important. And also know that you are representing the brand, so you should not be religious biased, you should not be culturally biased. Anything you are doing is just something that has to showcase the brand or the organization in the best possible way. So the content you drop out there is very, very important. You should be very good in creating stories that are very interesting, very intriguing, stories that even the first 3 seconds, or if it's a video, as soon as they're dropping it, people should be like, okay, this is how it is, okay, wow, this is what they're trying to say. So your first few seconds of if it's a video, must be very interesting. So it must be very captivating. So you need to also understand how you can produce high quality visuals that capture the attention of the audience. Very, very important. Whether it's a good you are trying to promote, or a service, any of them. So the content you put out there is very, very important, because it's possible for you to spend several hours doing making a video, and at the end of the day it doesn't perform well, and this is very bad. It reduces your level, or it reduces your capabilities. And again, over time, if you're not doing the right thing, the brand might not want to renew your contract or work with you moving on. So yes, another thing we need to understand, which is number 3 main point, is posting and scheduling. You need to know, like I said before, we've talked about content, how you can generate the content and some of those things. So you need to know when to post. You don't just to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I'm posting 10 million I want to post 10,000 content before the end of a year, that is within 365 days. That's not possible. So it's possible for the client to tell you, or the person you're working for, and it's possible for, if you're working for yourself, you need to know when to post. Very, very important. You need to know, as I know when to post, you need to know whether you're going to be posting a graphic design, or you're going to be posting a video or a text or anything. So you need to know when to post. Very, very important, because so that your effort is not going to be in vain. The essence of you posting is for people to see it. So knowing when to post is very important. Knowing posting and scheduling is very, very important, as it's if you want to go into social media management. So yes, I'm going to introduce some of those tools that helps us to schedule. For instance, we have Meta Business Suite. And how this works is it's connected to your Instagram. So whenever you are dropping anything on your Facebook, you can as well connect your Instagram account to it, and you can drop it on both sides without you going to log in to your Instagram. And so yes, I'm going to introduce some of those tools. There's something called All Socials. So it enables us to drop a content. Let's say we are working on something, but we want to drop a content on Facebook. Instead of you navigating through all these social media platforms to go and post each of those things differently, some of these tools will help you to just post it once, and it's been distributed to all those other platforms where you are already logged in. Remember, you must be connected to these platforms. So very important. And again, one thing we must note about this is that any content we are dropping, for instance, we want to drop a content on Facebook. Take note of this. You must always know how to resize. What's it called? YouTube, for instance, is in 9:16, the ratio of the video that you must be able to drop, so that the video will not cut. It will not be if it's live, you have to determine whether it's landscape or portrait. So you must know how to understand the size, because it's possible for you to connect to use these all socials that I mentioned, and you post some of your videos out there, and one side is being trimmed off or cut off. So this is not only for video, it's also for pictures or anything you want to drop out there. So I'm going to teach us or introduce us to some of those social media platforms and how their sizes and how you can work with it easily. So another thing you need to also understand is community management. Yes. So aside the reason why I said you must try to understand what the client wants is that this will definitely help you in achieving this engaging community management, which is my number 4 point. So you need to know how to engage with the subscribers or with the followers. For instance, if the client is selling cars, you need to understand the description of some of those cars they're going to be putting on that website or on that social media platform. You need to understand, so that when you are being asked in the comment section or as a DM, you must be able to give detailed information, the price, the color, and whatever is available. I'm just using cars as a case study. So you take your time. Or if it's possible, when you go to once you're about to accept a contract or to work with a brand or an organization to be their social media manager, you must ask them for a template, a detailed template about what they are into, their mission, their vision, the product, or the services they are rendering. So it's very, very important, because it will allow you to be able to reply to comments, respond to DMs, and manage customer inquiries. Someone be like, I need to know this, and this could be via email. So you have to be an all-rounder. Understanding this business, understanding this line of work is very, very important. You need to also know how to build a loyal community, learn to post interesting comments, interesting content that definitely trigger responses from them, open-ended questions, like, so we're going to be doing some of them. So the number 5 reason point I'm going to mention in this particular video is that you must know analytics and reporting. So there are some tools, thank God for Facebook and Instagram, and so there are some social media platforms that helps you understand the analytics and helps you to be able to report to the brand, showing them what you've achieved, your targets, and what you're trying to achieve, like in moments to come. You understand? So it's very, very important. So there are some tools that I'm going to introduce to us. We have social media. We have what's it called, Meta Business Suite. Even in Facebook, if you're using a private YouTube Facebook account, you have to turn on your professional mode, and this will help you to be able to get the best out of that particular social media platform you are trying to be creative about, and to build an online presence. So yes, this analytics is very important, because some clients or some brands, we need to report to them weekly or monthly, as the case may be, and this knowledge about the analytics will be able to track growth, engagement rate, and the clicks. That is, if you do ads, you need to know how many persons are clicking, and you need to know where those persons are. That's in terms of the geographical location. You need to know whether it's most of the persons liking or engaging your post, whether the agenda maybe it's more of male or more of female. You need to know how, you need to have a knowledge about that, so it can help you plan for your next content. For instance, let's say your brand is the brand you're managing is a beauty brand. They're into beauty products, and let's say you sell cosmetics, and definitely we know cosmetic is something that has to do more of or like more of the females, they need products like this. So if you want to post something and you notice that before now men are the ones that are always seeing the content that is based on the analytics, your report, you can know how to strategize your content so that even the female, which is the major target audience, like I said before, you need to understand your target audience. They should be able to see more of what you are doing so they can patronize that brand or that service you're trying to offer. So yes, it's very important. And again, this will also help you to send professional reports, not only to yourself, to the brand, and this will also help you to be able to send proposal, and it will also build your experience because you know what works for you last month, so you definitely know how to do things differently for the months to come, you understand? And this will also help you to have a very long time working for that brand or working for yourself. Like you get the best out of what you are doing, that if it's your own personal account you're working on. So another thing we need to know is that I'm going to be introducing us to how to make ads. Ads is just like you're making payment to those particular social media platform for them to be able to promote content that you want them to promote. The importance of this is it helps you to be able to select who you want to see that content, instead of you just randomly going online and just posting something. So you understand? So if let's say I'm working with Adidas, for instance, I want to promote a jersey, for instance. If I want to create this ads on Facebook, if I create the ads, I'll make payment and I will give instructions to Facebook on those persons that I want to see these ads. You understand? So that means my ad is not going to just everyone on their front page. It is specifically made for people that have liked anything related to sport on their front page, that has followed or commented on anything related to sport. Maybe they are fans of Chelsea, Barcelona. I'm a Chelsea fan, by the way, so yes, that's I mentioned it first. So yes, it is very good. It helps you to meet the right target, that it helps your content to get to the right target. And definitely once your content is meeting with the right target, there's a very high chance of you converting. What do I mean? What I mean is, once your target is reaching those persons, you cannot, for instance, want to sell a male shirt to me and I'm a female, for instance. You can't. So it has to be the right content meeting the right people or customers that are in need of that. So you understand? So very important. So we are going to be on this channel learn how to do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, and we're also going to go into Pinterest. Yes, very, very important. Pinterest is not something that is common in Africa, but like, yes, it's very, very important. So I'm going to talk about that, and take note, all these things I've mentioned, they are very, 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 very easy. So you need to learn how to schedule posts, and I think that's basically everything you need to know about being a social media manager. Then when it comes to pricing, like I mentioned before, if you like, for you to, when you understand the analytics, you know how often you're supposed to make a post. And let's say a client is asking you to post monthly, like twice a week, that is 2 posts. You can decide to do your post Monday and Friday, and I'm going to explain how you can select the best time to post and different content. And yes, we're going to go into it. So this is basically everything you need to know about the role of a social media manager. So the first thing I said is you must understand how you can develop strategy, that is strategy development, which is 1. The next thing is you need to understand content creation. So this is number 2. And like I said, I'm going to be teaching you video editing and graphics and all of that you need to know, and it's something very simple. Number 3 that you need to know is when to post and schedule, that is posting and scheduling. Very, very important for a social media manager. Then number 4, community engagement, that is you understanding the description of what the brand is into and knowing how to respond, which is number 4 point. Then number 5 is analytics and reporting. You understand? It helps you to give reports. I've given a breakdown about this. Then like the number 6 that I mentioned is that you need to know how to create ads. So thank you guys. It has been a wonderful time today, and I believe as we move on, you'll get a grasp of what I've been saying, and you understand this. And if you have any question, anything that you don't understand on this particular video, you can just drop it in the comment section, and I assure you I am going to respond one after the other. And yes, my next video, I'm going to give a task. This will enable me to follow up on the progress. And I think like I said, I'm going to be sharing my screen so that you can see what I'm doing, so you can replicate what I'm doing at the comfort of your own home. So thank you guys for watching today's video. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'll suggest you click on the subscribe button. Like I said, turn on your notification so that you can see interesting comment coming from this channel subsequently. And I think this is everything that you need to know. And if you're just joining us, yes, click on your subscribe button. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day, and know that social media management is so interesting. It's very easy to learn, and there's money, so don't play. There's money. When I say there's money, and you can earn a living from this. So like I said, you can make use of your phone in making content that I'm going to be introducing you to. And just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Love you guys.